see stop motion?
Of course.
Okay. Let's get our tickets. Do y'all have y'all's IDs? It's rated R.
This is the only identification I need.
Welcome to Horror Queen Film Reviews. My name is Miss Taint. We are going to go...
Oh no.
We're not doing that. StopMotion is a horror film directed by Robert Morgan. It has a runtime of 93 minutes and it is rated R. StopMotion animation is honestly one of my biggest fears. I just get like the icks from it.
Really?
I don't really like it too much.
Oh.
It gives me like nightmares.
Whenever I think of stop motion, I think of Moral Oral. Have you ever watched that?
Yes, Moral Oral.
He used to do stop motion as like a hobby.
We will check in with y'all after the film to give our honest review.
Such a morbid imagination, bringing dead things to life.
Hey, she emerges from her cave.
Sélah.
When do you think you finish this film of yours?
Immediately.
What's all that stuff?
It's called stop motion animation.
What do you think? It's a bit boring.
It's not finished, and it's not boring.
Make a new one.
A new one.
Yeah. I know a better story. You want to hear it? There's a girl. She's scared. There's someone coming.
Who's coming?
The man no one wants to meet.
The Ashman.
You can bring it to life.
What does the Ashman do?
Don't be scared.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Horror Queen Film Reviews episode 13 where we are reviewing
Stop motion.
StopMotion.
Okay.
We are here at the Embassy Theater in San Antonio, Texas. StopMotion is a horror film that just came out, limited release in theaters, and it is produced.
It had the Shudder at the beginning, so it has to be like a Shudder movie.
Yeah, it's like a Shudder movie. It'll probably drop on Shudder very soon. I almost didn't know like what I was watching at first. It was a slow burner overall. Disturbing imagery and the sound design.
The sound was getting me. And you know, I think you missed it because at the very beginning, it opened with a jump scare. And I
getting a little icy? No, I was getting my wings.
And I knew right from that moment when they had the jump scare, I said, this is going to be a fucked up movie.
What did I miss?
It was just like, it was lights flashing. And then, like, something scary happened. Honestly, after what we just saw, it's hard to remember what happened at the very beginning. I think it was a combination of mental illness and also dealing with the loss of a loved one. I think like
Mixed with failure as well.
Yeah, mixed with like almost like writer's block, you know. It was kind of like being a creative person and then losing a loved one, dealing with mental illness. It was a very
Hey movie fans, thank you for exclusive content and originals, games,
Wow.
and endless
I
movie
can't stop
trivia. So
this.
sit back,
turn this
relax.
off.
No, it doesn't, girl.
If you want a daily dose of exclusive content,
Oh my
movie
God.
reviews, and fresh takes, follow us at What's
Cutter.
Movie on Instagram.
Your pussy is out, mama.
Oh, is it really? Hold on, let me
Stand
pull-
up and then there you go.
You want a blanket to like cover la pussy?
I need a little prayer cloth.
If that don't work, then maybe the drink in
Oh,
between
you
your
know what?
legs.
I have this little black cloth that's in the car.
Be honest, it's the cum rag too.
That is slutty on here and you don't own a thong?
Wipe your shit off of
I
it.
didn't put any underwear on. I was in a rush. Okay.
Cross them legs.
Right. Come on, abuela.
I'm Mistress Baby Ray.
And I am Sélah V.
It was really fucked up. It was really nightmarish and really scary. And here comes security.
There was a lot of. I'm like, where's this kid?
I'm for really grateful.
Okay, cool. We'll go somewhere else. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the suggestion. We appreciate it.
Knock it up, Mary.
Let's get out one word. I have never felt as spoken to in a recent horror film as
You
I
said
have in
that
this film.
during Lisa Frankenstein.
I did say that during Lisa Frankenstein, but I feel like this is like a whole different level of like fucked up, and I really, really crave and like pray to my higher self that someday I will be creatively in tune enough with who I am as an artist to create something as disturbingly meaningful as what the fuck this movie was.
Right.
It was just the conversation of being an artist and living and breathing your craft to the point where it fully consumes you. The idea of growing up with the inspirations or the people in your life that paved the way for you or were fucking amazing at like what you are trying to accomplish, and like attempting to reach that and having to find your own creative outlook aside from your legacy, like if you can. And I've just
I have a question about that. I'm sorry.
everything that her mom had left behind as
Now,
her
who the
legacy.
fuck is this?
Yeah, it was really good. I loved how they incorporated the stop motion movie that she was making into the movie, so we saw what it looked like when it was put together. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I just have to say, like the past two movies that we reviewed, completely different, but just stand alone. Like, I'm super grateful that I got to see them. I'm super grateful for talking about them because stop motion is a limited release. It is a independent film. I see films that need a distributor, and they're really only focused on distributing like independent films. They're independent film
Really?
distributors. Yeah. So this we did not have a major studio backing, and you can fucking tell because the creative risks that were taken were not something that a studio with a mass release would allow you to do.
And you know, if you're just a mainstream kind of bitch and you're coming into this not knowing what it is about, just take the movie for what it is. Enjoy all the scary parts. Enjoy the nightmarish visuals that come at you. I know I did. I
nightmarish
screamed a couple of
sounds.
times. Yeah, I really did scream a couple of times. The graphics are graphicking. They are very scary. They are very disturbing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would give it, honestly, a 4 out of 5 knives. What about you, Sélah?
I really did like it. I feel like it's almost a 5 out of 5 knives.
It's a 5 for me too.
I feel like it's a 5 out of 5 knives. I really, really did enjoy it. I felt scared. There were parts where I was uncomfortable, and I liked that I felt uncomfortable. And it's hard for a movie, like we've reviewed a lot of movies, I've watched a lot of movies. I haven't felt that way from a movie, especially one involving stop motion out of all things. Like, it just really touched
I really enjoyed the acting too. I thought the acting was really great. Seeing the main character go from this shy, timid kind of struggling artist that's following in the footsteps of her mother, and you know the mom's always making it seem like she's never going to be good enough, to being a full-on maniac. It's really cool to see a lot of character development come through from beginning to end, which I thoroughly appreciated. I love a bitch that gets savage and that from start to finish, you know, is a whole character storyline where you can see the development. A lot of characters have character arches where it goes upwards. This one completely went downwards into the depths of hell. So I was a fan of that. I like that a lot. And even like at the end, no spoilers here, but at the end I kind of really enjoyed that, like it just like left it up to interpretation. Like it's like it's very symbolic. There's a lot of symbolism with its imagery in this film. So I'm a big slut for symbolism. So I really enjoyed that a lot.
A symbolism slut.
A symbolism slut.
Anyone who has ever been in film school or had to do stop motion and knows how hard it is and knows what it takes to pull out a concept that works with that medium has experienced, it will hit so close to home.
I really enjoyed how she like blacked out with her art. I feel like as an artist it resonated a little bit, because when I'm making my own art, I kind of black out the same way, where I start getting really excited with things, and then by the time I don't, you know, it's like hours later and I'm just like wake up from this little like, you know, induced psychosis of art, and I'm just like, what the fuck did I just make right now, you know? And that's kind of like she goes through these cycles of psychosis and hallucinations, and it's just really cool to see that I'm not the only one.
You know, I could tell with your last performance you were blacked out.
Mm-hmm. And I can tell that you're blacked out every time you do that fucking makeup. Bitch. That ponytail's hanging by a fucking strand of hair, honey.
Because you tried to pull it off, bitch.
It was already looking like that before I tried to pull it off.
Shut the fuck up. No, it wasn't. The noises especially were getting to me. I'm a person, like, noises kind of like, I noticed them, they resonate with me. Yeah, like especially the squishy, like, oh my god, when it was walking. The
sound design.
Oh my god, it was. And then when she would grab the little thing and it sounded squishy, it was almost like I could feel it in my hand. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it was.
You were just grabbing your left boob.
It was, yeah, because it's squishy, you know.
Another noise that I want to point out is Mistress leaving to go to the restroom with those stiletto heels. Yes. Okay. We are here for the extraness.
They're the only shoes I had.
They're the only clean shoes.
The only clean shoes.
The other ones were covered in shit.
That's I thought it was your breath.
I thought it was your makeup.
But genuinely, it's just such, it's very rare that the intersection of like what it means to be a creative who has always been a creative, even if they didn't realize it, and the pure horror that comes along with obsessive creativity being portrayed so perfectly. And even if you're not creative, even if you're not into weird artsy films that you have to dig into and think about strictly the visuals and the storyline, even if you aren't willing to dig into all the metaphorical like part of it, it's worth seeing, regardless of the type of film you are.
Okay, now I got 2 questions for y'all. Mother would like to ask some questions here. Sélah, firstly, I want to congratulate you on making a film on time.
Thank
Congratulations. You earned a Horror Queen Film Reviews gold sticker.
Oh, I'll put it right on my pussy.
Mistress Baby Ray, I wanted to know if you would officially like to be my drag daughter.
Sorry. Bitch, I fucking hate you for doing this shit on camera! Oh my god! Fuck you! Yes!
Oh.
Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you!
Oh my god.
We need the ratings.
Cause she did this on purpose. She knew I'd be emotional and shit.
Welcome to the fam.
Yay!
Our little twisted, diabolical family.
Our sister. Sister.
We love you.
I love you too, you rotted whore.
And that concludes our episode of Horror Queen Film Reviews, episode 13. Rot in hell, fucker!